as St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
you just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself is absolutely 2 thumbs up. St. Martin, and good morning, good evening to the rest of the world and the Caribbean. This is your program, Strictly Business, with your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Julian Rolox Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, and tell them to tune in to SOS Radio 95.9 FM right now, because the guys are in the building. Before we get to our great program today, we'd like to thank all our special sponsors that we have. First, we'd like to give a big shout out to the St. Martin International Guest House. If you're visiting the island or you're coming here for Carnival, it's coming up on the Dutch side, it's already kicked off, you need a great spot to stay, give them a call at 588-1216. That is the St. Martin International Guest House. Give them a call today at 588-1216. Also, if you're looking for some groceries to shop, go and visit the Aki Supermarket right there on the Illage Road for all your grocery needs. Aki Supermarket right there on the Illage Road. Looking for electronics, go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store today for all your electronical needs. Also, if you're looking for some good jerk chicken, visit Jerky's Tiki Hut on the Illage Road, right next to Aki Supermarket, and also across by the Beach Plaza Casino. Also, if you're thinking movies, think the Video Block for all your movies and entertainment need on USB or DVD. Go and visit the Video Block DVD store in French Quarter. Give them a call, 590-873325. Thank you so much for all our great sponsors. Rolox Jr. in the house. How you doing, brother?
Ryan, what's going on, man? Morning to you, man. Good afternoon, morning, good evening.
Yes, sir.
To all them listeners out there.
Yes, sir.
Back again on Strictly Business, guys. Happy to be here on St. Martin, another Sunday. Strictly Business with you guys. As you know, Julian Rolox Jr. and Brian Barry. Brian, we have a special program today for the St. Martin listeners, viewers, Facebook, and everything. You know, today we're going to talk about the dump. You know, all the radio stations, everybody's talking about the dump right now.
It's a hot topic.
It's a hot topic. Yeah, it's a hot topic. So I think we have to touch it up a little.
Only fair we give it a thought.
Yeah, give it a thought, because it's something that needs to be done here on
Big
St. Martin.
concern.
It's a big concern. You know, what I'm saying to the people of St. Martin, though, don't be too hard on the ministry, because as we know, it's something of the whole St. Martin. You know, it's something that has to be done.
Yes.
My only issue with this thing is, Brian, tell you the honest truth, you know, to be fair with you, the dump has been here before
me and you was born.
Before me and you was born.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's something that has been an issue in St. Martin for a long time. For a long time. So that is telling you that we need a new level of governance, but there's young people in there now coming in slowly. So I think that is very important. I don't know what you think about that, Brian.
Well, I can see right now the current ministry is working hard at it.
Yes, indeed.
They are aware of the problem. They know
yeah.
it, and they're tackling it.
Yeah.
You know, and they know it's a process.
I am seeing also, like I keep saying, a new level of governance within them, because in you know, there's a lot of people in government here for a long time.
Right.
So everything has a time, and it has to go to another level. You know. So we in St. Martin, we really need a new level of governance. So I'm saying, the dump has to go. It has to go. They have to bring a new level of waste management, you know, to move the garbage from here and recycle here and there.
Yeah.
You know, so waste management, guys, to be clear, waste management is all activities and actions required to manage waste from its inception to its final disposal. This includes, amongst other things, collection, transport, treatment, disposal of waste, together with monitoring and regulation. Okay, recycling convert waste into reusable material.
That is what recycling is.
That is basically what recycling is, and that is our only solution here in St. Martin. Okay, now I don't know. It's going to be a big investment.
Huge investment.
It's a big investment. So, what I would propose, Brian, what I would propose, it's something that can be a business. Okay, it can be a business, and it can be a business, and
it can create jobs.
And people can get jobs. It can create jobs. So what we can do is, you know, easier said than done, but what I believe we can do, either government get money, you know, in the budget and invest in it,
or outsource it,
or outsource it,
privatize.
Yes. Seeing maybe build a project, make a project of it, go abroad and see investors who's interested. That's what I think we can do about it.
That should be the ideal.
That should be the ideal to do, because I know maybe one of the things that we're gonna say, there's no money to do it.
Right.
We can't find the money in the budget. There's
Right.
no money because it's couple
And then when you
millions.
talk about government is the people.
Yeah.
So again, you're looking to tax the people more money to clean up.
Yeah,
Right?
indeed.
So that's why the best idea, like you're saying, is to privatize.
To privatize,
Correct.
because like you say, I know nobody don't like taxes, you know. So if they come with a tax that they're gonna charge the people garbage, maybe some people is gonna be
Right now at this day and age, bro, I think the people are going to be glad to contribute something to get rid of that.
Yeah,
tax,
I think so
you
too.
know?
Yeah, but there will be people, but you will find people that
One or two.
Yeah,
The majority,
yeah.
I believe, will contribute.
will contribute to it, so we can will contribute to it, so we can get a decent waste management. Okay.
Right.
What you got there, Brian?
Well, as you know, SOS is right now covering the elections right over here on the French side. Today is the inaugural of the Territorial Council. And right now we're hearing that Mrs. Valerie Damazeau is the first vice president with 23 votes. That's what's just in.
Okay.
You know, so congratulations to her.
Yeah, we just keep informing the public about that.
Yes.
You know.
So stay tuned in.
Stay tuned in, tune in, guys. But Brian, what I believe is we have to check this out really, really carefully. I would give my advice to the government to check this carefully. What you're going to do, maybe privatize, and government also can go right into it, because it needs good management.
Yeah.
Right, because next thing you put a few people there, government get involved, etc., and the place go bankrupt. It's the same thing. We don't progress like that.
Yeah.
So that they should think about that, and even if government get involved, put like a board to check the budget.
Okay.
Like whatever money
Well,
goes.
probably that's one of the main issues right there. Seeing that it's a government issue, and seeing that for the past couple of years we didn't have a stable government, it was always put on a back burner. I mean, we all see it's a big issue when election time is coming. Each political party is talking about they're going to do this and do that. But seeing that there was no state stability, right? Probably that's why we still have it there for so many decades.
No, man, bro, I don't think so, boy.
No, because you're saying privatize it. If it was privatized, then the ups and downs of government wouldn't hamper that, because a particular separate company is dealing with it.
Yeah, because if you put a company there,
has nothing to do with government
has nothing to do with government fall or not.
Right.
And they want to make money. That's it.
Yes. It's a business for them.
They want to make money. The shareholders have to get their money.
Yes.
You know. So it's something that can be done. Right? It's nothing impossible, because there's various islands in the Caribbean
right now that
have it. Okay,
Yeah.
Aruba have it. I seen it on the internet. They have a company that recycle the trash and sell it abroad. Sell whatever they recycle.
Right.
Okay, they sell various stuff. I mean, gloves, cabinets, different stuff that they recycle and they sell abroad. So it's something that's possible. Okay, Jamaica also does it. Curacao slightly does it. I see they have a little bit in the company that they have it there. You know, but as again, it's the capacity. It depends how big the company is. If you go on YouTube and you put waste management recycling, you will see big companies recycling trash, and I mean, plenty of people getting jobs. You know, so what they do, they pick up the whole trash and they separate them, and you get a big truck, come pick it up and put it in like a machine, and they run the trash, and people stand up on the side and they take out. They sort it out.
So that's jobs right there.
That's jobs right there. But what is important, we have to do too. We have to start recycling from home,
But in these islands that you see, that you said that are already doing recycling, Aruba, Jamaica, Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, all of them are privatized.
Aruba, I know, is private. Okay. Jamaica is government also is involved. Okay. So it's up to the country,
Okay.
It's up
depending
to
if they have the finances.
Depending if they have the finances, you know. If you go back in the old days, St. Martin, they used to bring a lot of private people from abroad and invest. You know. So that is a way.
But I think that's the best way.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, you just bring people from abroad, but you tell them what you want to be done. Meaningly, you want, let's say for example, if they're gonna have 2,000 jobs, you want your people to work, and after that you bring whatever people.
And of course, it's going to take an ease and a pressure off of the current government.
Indeed.
Because right now, the current minister, he's doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, he's doing a fabulous job. He's doing a good job.
He's tackling in the problem by the source, right?
Trying
to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But yet still, to get all that stress off of him, to ease that burden, it should be privatized.
It should be privatized.
Then he could focus on other things.
Because if you... Well, a lot of things come with that.
Yes.
A lot of things comes with that. Contracts, this and that. So it's not easy. So give the ministry a little time.
Yeah, and as you can see, people are putting pressure and they want it right now.
Bam, one time.
Yeah,
and we have to remember, guys.
It's a process.
Be mad at the minister or the ministry.
Process.
These people just came into office. We have politicians in St. Martin has been there for many years, over 20 years, and the dump is still there, and today they're talking about the dump.
They give us a lot of lip service.
Indeed. So don't forget that, okay? So it's up to you. You have to decide, what you're going to go for, okay? Brian, you see here, again, what is recycling? Recycling is reuse, and recycle, okay? Okay, what all can be made out of waste? You can make a wallet and bags, leather and covers, comfort, active wear, skate back, iPhone backpack, bottle openers, kitchen towels, recycled bikes, green toys. Various stuff can be made out of recycling. So they can even make these stuff. They can sell them here and also sell them abroad. I also seen that they make cars out of these things, but to be used in movies. Like when you make a movie or whatever, like in Transformers, they make cars out of the recycle and they use the cars in the film.
Okay.
So they use stuff so you can.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. So that's great. What does reducing means? Reducing means decreasing unnecessarily and wasteful purchases, decreasing the volume of waste, decreasing pollutants. So decreasing pollution in the country, because whenever fires on the dump, Brian, what do we get? We get pollution. I meet a lady someday now. Okay, she live in town. She told me that she went to the doctor and the doctor said the smoke. I get her sick. The smoke is affecting her. So all of this, Brian, is going within our people. So we have to check this, because our people is getting sick. Okay, and day by day, you never know. Remember, this is trash.
Air pollution.
One
of the things that you could hardly get away from.
Sickness a new sickness can come. Bam, one time.
Yes, airborne.
And we got babies around. So we gotta check that. It's something we gotta look at. What we got here, Brian? What does reuse mean? Reuse.
Reuse your means. That means taking care of our stuff, repurposing, donating, and upcycling.
Okay, that is the meaning of reuse. In Aruba, Brian, I see they make bags and they reuse them. Okay, keep reusing them. In Curacao, they stop using plastic bags. Okay, because plastic bags,
end up in the environment. As you can see here, end up in trees and all over the place.
All over the place. So everybody goes with a bag and they make. And they buy the stuff in the supermarket.
I think slowly here where we're doing that, it hasn't really been a lot that's implemented, but you can see certain supermarkets on the island, front side and that side, that are discontinuing selling plastic bags.
Indeed. Front side and that side, you see that. So plastic bags, take it out. That's one thing we have to. But
they end up in the ocean as well. They kill fishes.
Had a time they used to control that in Curacao. They used to control the supermarkets and the mini markets for plastic bags and etc. So that's something very important we have to look at.
I think we're getting there.
You think we get there?
Yeah. With that is concerned, I think we're getting there, because more and more supermarkets are becoming aware of that. They're going more green.
What they should do here too, I think, Brian, I don't know, on the front side they have it, big trash cans, they just throw the plastic bottles in.
Well, you see it in different areas, not all areas.
Not all areas. So that is important to do, And when they started, recycling starts at home, they always say.
But here you see as well on the pond field, you don't see it have a big bin there on the pond field where they say only plastic.
That also. So that's
probably privatized. You think somebody in the community is doing that?
I think so.
I
You know,
believe
I don't. I'm not 100%.
Cans alone and stuff like
Cans
that.
alone, but
Cans,
you know, yeah.
bottles.
That's why.
They also got a truck driving around. Go down the back of it.
As well.
Picking up the
Oh, okay. So, like I say, you know, if we start from home, Brian, we go to go. We start from home, we go to go. Okay. The saying also, recycling is a process, indeed. Collection and segregation, processing and remanufacturing, purchase and use. So recycling is a process. It's nothing that can go 1, 2, 3. So
But you think about it. When you say start from home, how do you think that would go about? Because right now, you know, we have one garbage bin and everything goes in that garbage. So
Yeah.
how many bins are what you would have home in order to do that?
well, I think
When you think realistically, you know, you
Yeah.
start from home.
starting from home, meaning
It's hard.
it's hard, but it can be done.
Yeah.
So you put, let's say, you buy bins in your home, and all plastic bottles you throw in it, and cartons you throw in another one, and whatever other trash you throw in one.
Yeah.
You can do it. You know, it's not impossible. You know, and they say here recycling benefits you, it benefits us, benefits the society and the environment. So
But
I
look
truly
at
believe that.
this. Look at it this way too. I agree with you. Start from home, but if you already do the separation from home already, how does that create jobs now for? You remember the individuals who have to do the sorting out, right?
No. But of course, when they go at the
dump site.
at the
or
dump
whatever,
site, they have the work there.
Okay.
They have the work there because
Okay.
even so, that when they recycle them, there's always gonna have different things in it.
Right.
Always.
Still, yeah.
You can't avoid
Get
that.
away from that,
You can't
yeah.
get away from that.
Yeah.
You know, Brian, years back when I was a little boy, I remember Theo Heiliger and Julian Rolox, Senior, that's back then. Theo was a young one them days. They went to New York because remember New York have a waste management and recycle because New York have a lot of trash.
Of course.
A lot of trash, so they recycle there. And they went actually to check out how they do it there to set up something here. But then when they came back, they threw them out of government.
See,
So
same-
as you
same
said,
thing I said, yeah.
as you said, maybe people start to do it, and then whenever politically
Yeah.
things
There's
go bad,
there was never any continuity. Yeah.
whoever come in, take something else as
Yes,
the priority.
priority, correct,
You know?
correct.
So politics also has to do with it.
Yeah.
But as I always tell you, I think politics, Brian, we have to look at it as for St. Martin. Look, if I come in, maybe it's difficult because it looks difficult.
But
if I come in
that-
and you started with something,
Yeah. That makes me scratch my head and say then politically St. Martin has been held back
yeah,
in a big way.
in a big way.
Holding
Because
back the people
holding back,
as
because
hostages.
if I continue with your project, they will say, Brian, do it, and I lose the credit, and I don't want to do that.
Politically, they've
So-
been holding us back because as you see those different islands that you say
Yeah.
they are right next door, Aruba, Curacao, they are right there, and
Jamaica,
yeah,
Trinidad and Tobago, and they
and why are we the ones to have a big mountain,
of trash
a
like that.
land-grade mountain
You
here
know, and
growing?
whenever fire bursts,
Yeah.
it goes on the in town. You stand up on the cruise ship, you'll see that, you know.
But that brings me to remark on, you hear the minister when he was right here on SOS, and he said that we take on the trash from the cruise ships
Yep.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his decision to do that. That decision has been made by whoever back then.
Yeah.
But that's what they're dealing with right now. So as you can see, it's a huge problem. Not only St. Martin people garbage, people from all over the world
All over
garbage.
the world,
From
yeah,
the cru-
yeah.
Can you imagine that?
It's a small island, Brian. Remember, you know, it's
But
always
can you imagine, it brings you again politically, who made a deal here and there to get a cut wherever, to be giving us the garbage from the come on, can you think about that? When the cruise ships,
You
know
mean
what's
to say
garbage?
the crews leave the garbage?
They leave the garbage
Yeah,
here. When the cruise ships docks here, whatever, who goes and takes all the garbage from the ships and take it to our landfill?
Well, that's wherever they go because remember.
No.
Just
When
say-
they already made the different stops, maybe St. Martin is the last stop or whatever.
And they
Here
take
we sign a contract, or whoever signed a
okay,
contract
to
to
take
deal
out
with
the
that.
trash.
Don't you think, seeing that the other islands already have those refineries, as you see, and those other things, they should have been the ones
Doing
taking
it,
down the trash
yeah.
because they already have recycling in place.
So what I think we should do then, Brian, because we have that,
Uh-huh.
that's one of the most important
Yeah,
things
we do.
why we have to implement.
But of course,
the recycling.
But of
waste
course,
management
but that's why
company.
our hill gets so big.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
only our garbage alone.
And the fire, remember, that's for you to see how much trash you have, you know. Because if all those tires and trash, it become a big fire,
Yeah.
becomes a big fire because nobody goes and put fire up there. It becomes the sun, everything, and it becomes a fire. Even it sometimes explodes.
Yeah.
You know. Did you saw the video also that Minister had when he was a MP?
Yes, I did.
I mean, Brian, boy, that was remarkable when you see people living basically close to the dump. People living close on the dump, and he was walking. People have light and things like that, and they're just living there. I mean, it's a sad story that people living on the dump with the trash. You know, it's a very, very sad story. When you saw it, what was the first things that came up?
Well, it's very emotional.
Yeah,
to know that that's happening in your country.
In your country, people living there. I tell you honestly, I never.
In the heart of town.
That's for you to know that people here in St. Martin living in a way that me and you and a lot of people don't know. So they're living horrible, no money, no food, and nowhere to use a decent bathroom because they don't have no decent bathroom. They gotta do whatever they gotta do outside, right close to the dump. So that's a horrible thing, you know. One thing I can tell you, Brian, recycling have benefits to our country. You know, it's a financial benefit because whenever you bring a recycling company, people get jobs. When they start rolling, get business, the company does business, the company get money, you pay the people have family, the family get to eat. So money start moving, okay? Energy savings, okay, community building, it creates jobs, that's something we all know, and it's a strong for the economy, and it's environmental protection.
So run that over again. 7 benefits of recycling.
Yeah.
That's good. Number 1.
Financial benefit.
Financial benefit.
It's a conservation of resources, energy savings, community building, jobs creation, strong economy, environmental protection.
Awesome.
Okay? So that's all benefits that we can get in St. Martin whenever we get a recycling waste management company. Okay, and the financial benefits make money selling recyclables. You know, so just like I told you in Aruba, they recycle and they sell their products, so they make money off of that.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a community financial benefit. Okay, so that's important for us. You know. Now, they see here also it's they do the research. 1 million tons of steel recycled saves 1.3 million tons of iron, 718,000 tons of coal, 62,000 tons of limestone. You know, so by recycling you save different things. Iron, I see in Santo Domingo too. You know, you ever see the people take a bunch of iron and carry it to like a recycling company.
In Santo.
Yeah, and they buy it from them. So they sell iron. You don't get much money for it, but they sell iron, and of course from iron you can make a lot of stuff.
I show even here in St. Martin, if we start recycling, look at all the bottle caps. All over the island, all over on the ground. Yeah. So we can save a lot. And recycling saves energy too. Okay? If you guys want energy to manufacture a brand new aluminum can, then it does to recycle 20 aluminum cans. Understand that? So it requires more energy to manufacture a brand new aluminum can, right? Than it does to recycle 20 aluminum cans. Wow. See that?
So that's something we should really have a look at here in St. Martin. You know, do our research. I think the ministry has to just give his opinion and also get professionals to do a survey and check the
But I honestly believe, my opinion, if any ministry could tackle it right now, this current ministry, they're on the ball.
They're on the ball.
Yeah. Because the minister, he hit the ground running.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that. You can see it. We don't have to take that from him. But do you think he will? The 4 years is enough
to get it done? Well, if you put the proper things in place, you sign the right documents, you know, get the right people and in and out of government involved, like you said. Does it have to be a wholeheartedly government project? Get some privatization.
The problem we got with these things, Brian, look, it's like the hospital. You know how far it is with that?
I think that's in the process as well too. Man.
Yeah.
From the news lately, I saw that they're moving and doing some stuff.
Okay, I hope they can start because time goes fast, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Time goes fast. Next election, I think, is when 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 4 years.
2020.
Yeah.
So we in 2017 now. It's only 3 years they got on,
Yeah.
And sometimes you think is a lot of years, but it goes quick, it goes fast.
Yes.
So you gotta move.
Yes.
You gotta make things happen,
And especially if you want to be re-elected, you do things now that you're gonna get an extra 4 years.
Extra 4 years,
Right.
so you can finish the job.
Yes.
That's why I keep saying St. Martin needs a new level of governance because these things are things that has been hold for many years, in the project. And someday I was in a barber shop, and I tell people, Brian, the main thing of politics is St. Martin and the people. That's it. That's the basics of politics, So it's something that they really have to look into and move on and make things happen.
Yeah.
You would like to see things happen too.
Of course, absolutely.
Because when the fella sit down on the dump who don't have water light and he live in there, he want to see something move.
Yes.
He want to have a place for him to live in. He want to have running water and light. You understand? Okay. They say recycling builds the community. People work together, communicate, share ideas, support each other. That is something too, Brian. I think we should implement. Like a community where people can come and just give their ideas and what they think of, what they want to change or happen in St. Martin. I don't know if you understand me. Like where people can go up and they have the people from government there.
Okay.
And people just say what they feel can be done.
Okay.
Because sometimes when you in there, you don't see it.
Right.
But people from the outside
they see.
can see it.
Right. They could give ideas.
They can give ideas, advice, So it's good. So if somebody come by you as if you're governing the country, listen to them. Take your time, listen to them because they voted for you. So don't be arrogant. Listen to them so you can understand what's happening.
Right.
Recycling creates jobs, Brian. That we can't discuss about. Okay. Recycling creates jobs. So, and I know when we get that company, a big recycling company, it wouldn't have. You're gonna have to look for people because they're gonna create a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of jobs that's gonna create. As we just said, recycling has built a strong economy, lower waste management costs, cheaper production materials, energy saving, and job creation. They keep mentioning the job creation because it does create jobs.
You need people to.
You need people to move the trash here and there. But the thing is about the dump, Brian. When you was last time you mentioning the dump was somewhere else. It was right there, right? It was always.
I think I heard the minister mention it was somewhere else before.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact spot he said. Somewhere when you're driving, you look, you see a hill.
Because when the dump is now, it's like in the middle. When they get fire and smoke, it goes straight on in town, and you see the whole smoke. I'm saying, why the dump couldn't be on like the coast of the sea?
But that's what I'm saying. He mentioned it wasn't Point Blanche somewhere. He mentioned I think Point Blanche. He said it.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reasons he didn't get into, they had to move it.
They had to change it.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, we gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
My last word, St. Martin. Thank you for listening to us. Be back on the air Wednesday. Stay in touch. Strictly business. Take care.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Brother Rolex. St. Martin people and people around the world, stay tuned to SOS Radio 95.9 because remember today, again, is the inaugurament of the Territorial Council. And like we just heard a while ago, Mrs. Valerie Damazo is the first Vice President with 23 votes. So stay tuned. That's it for us for today. Strictly business. Remember, life is all about choices. So be careful what you choose and who you choose because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business.